meantime, cars, factories, even cows are accused of causing climate change. This week, though, professors at MIT offered a new explanation in a discussion called "Is Islamophobia Accelerating Global Warming?" So the topic was presented by a professor from the University of Melbourne who has a history of courting controversy, promoting far left and sometimes anti-Israeli ideas. With me now, National Review online reporter, Fox News contributor Kat Timpf is with me now. So, Kat, he went through this whole thing, and I should say as well, The Economist did a version of it as well, trying to link resources dying with the rise of extremism in numerous forms.
I feel like if this were a thing, because I tried to read this, but it didn't really seem like actual words to me, just a buzzword salad. I think if it was really a thing, it'd probably be important to this guy, given his background. He'd be able to and wanting to explain it in a way that others can understand. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to sound smart.
Well, I was just going to say he's probably working on a book and he wants to sell it, right?
It's like that guy who did from University of Oregon, the historian who did the feminist glaciers study, and then when people said, "What is this garbage?" he said, "You're just not smart enough to get it." No, but
I know what you're saying. The language, you really had to want to focus and stay with it. And to your point, the writing not exactly clear. I want to ask you, speaking of clear writing, Maryland's largest school system is trying to make it easier for kids to get into college. So Montgomery County schools, a very wealthy area, rounding up grades, essentially, after students basically have 2 quarters worth of grades get average. So basically, if a student gets an A in the first period and a D in the second, old system would give a student the C. That's what we understand. The new system would give that same student a B. So, I mean, to me, it just feels like a lot of colleges are going to put Montgomery County on the list and say, okay, we know they are exaggerating to the upside. What's your take?
That's what I thought, and I can't believe that they're allowed to do this. Because if this wasn't something that people were talking about, how unfair would that be to kids who earned actual A's the normal way? It's just this trend of feelings mattering more than facts. Don't want to hurt the kids' feelings, matters more than what they actually got in the class.
And actually, Donald Trump has come out and said the U.S. spends quite a bit on education with very lackluster results. If you look at OECD, U.S. versus other countries, in the sense that it's something like a top 15 spending country, yet our results in math and science are something like bottom 40.
Right. Well, the point of grades is to see how kids are actually doing. You can't just change the letter and all of a sudden they know more things. They don't.
It's the same with women's clothes, right?
The two sizes, is actually the vanity sizing. Exactly. It's like you're still the same size and you're still not good at math, regardless of whether you have a different grade on your transcript or not.
All right, Kat Timpf with me there. Thanks, Kat.
Thank you.